Ay, kibaw. I was conceived by the power of the Holy Spirit. No, his Mother Mary. Di makaganahan mo sign, day. Kami sa akong pamilya, day. Nasa mong family constitution, nanadyan may prenup. So, ikaw na mo sign. Hey, there's nothing wrong. Depende na sino sabot o sinong deal. No, but if friends, then friends. May pag-assume na may relationship. Yeah, mabuang nasag ka. Lang na I would be lying to myself and to you if mupadayon pa ang relationship. You know? So, what? Day, kani tinuod yun ni. You create your own paradise or hell. So, possible some question, but if I'm thinking what you're thinking, yeah, if you want to reach that goal, whatever it is, dapat consistent yun ka. Diba, kung nagnanguyab ka, or sugtong ka, dapat consistent yun ka. Masasabi ko lang, that is good. And ikaw ay isang tanga. Kasi, bakit ka nagpaloko sa ganyan? But dong, depende rin as babae. No, okay ba? But try until you succeed or until you die. So, Pretty Looks did my brows. So, I'm gonna tag who did it. Hi, Blair and Pretty Looks. But, sometimes I want it more defined and darker. I use this. Sunny's Face, Life Brow, and K Palette. Dahil kung para ni mo makatagam ang exercise na dyan kaganahan, then karon pa lang dawatan na dyan na for the rest of your life, di ka fit and tambo ka. You know, di na ka maglisod-lisod sa mong self. Ay na pa makaksa mong kagalingon. If you're from Manila, I'll tag them. You can go to Hair Shaft. They did my hair and my hair color has always been like this. Now that I'm based in Cebu, I go to Expose Salon. So, yeah, it's the same color ever since. So I have two. This one is Slowly. Yeah, ang isa. This one is Dreamer 17. Side. Ooh. I had this since I was a kid. But my mom just kept it for like a long time and gave it back to me like 2 years ago. So there. Ma, where did you get this? Yung forehead sa daw yung insecurity niya. We have the same insecurity, but you know, there's nothing I can do about this. I just have to live with it. So I've accepted it and problema na sa magtanaw. Ay, makastress ng mga pabugo-bugo tay. Imagine, simple raking butangan, balik-balikon pa jugag pangutana. Sakit his brain cells. Once a month na lang nako ng Q A because draining sad siya. Kanang wala jud tingay ko lingaw. You know, akong energy. Sayang. I treat my energy like money. Find a good doctor, and if di kaya ang doctor, then work on yourself, on your confidence. You know, accept your flaws, live with it, and build your self-confidence. Bawi na lang sa abilidad day. Again, I feel amazing. Kanusa naman ta mag-Q&A yan? Kanusa naman ka mo join ako as my guest? I have 4 yayas. Yeah, kami naman duha sa akong anak, so na I cook, na in charge sa balay, si Jessa og si Dindin, si Jessa sumpay din sa akong tinai, anywhere I go na siya, and yaya sa akong baby. Guys, since 18, may sa akong mga maigsuon, akong papa, tungtong 18, kick out na sa balay, so dili na may kauban sa mga parents. No? But ihatagan may base or mapuyan. Yes. You know, it's important for me that I'm the last person he sees before sleeping and the first person he sees when he wakes up. So, I put him to sleep every day. You focus on your future. because where you put your focus, that's where you'll go. Now, if you always think about your past and your focus is there, then you'll go that way. So, kanang mga bullies day, insecure na sila niya, daghan na sila issues, ilang mga issues sila i-project on other people. So you just understand them and ayun na sila mind mo na sila glangaw. Ako, nabully ko sa una and nang bully sad ko. So I know. But I'm no bully anymore. So that's the truth. Water. No, I do not put anything on my face except sunblock. My skin is very low maintenance. And I just drink a lot of water. That's it. Stay, importante na. And also, dapat na backbone. Usually, kaya mga anak o dato, mga spoiled na sila, di na magawa silang comfort zone. Kaya magsalig na sila, mag-atang na sila sa klasya. Hindi na sila ka-decide for themselves. Kaya, kung sila karapatan, kaya mag-atang naman sila sa kwarta silang parents. So, plus points sila ng dato. Niya, gihan, niya, loyal, niya, decision maker, padyod. Before sunrise today, ako, seniko, pero kana nga movie, mahimo jud ko romantic. Sige ra ko imagine to na nga movie, kana ra sa na movie. Mamustach ko with reality. Dahil di lang tayo mag-istorya aning religion, kay sensitive topic ni. Lahi or beliefs ng mga tao. Let's just focus on doing good to others. Mara man ang point. Ask this guy. Ako dyan siyang nails. And according, I have to change this. So, butayan ako siya gel polish. Dahil kay, kainan ako sa friends or family, tambok na kayo ka. Kaingon dyan ko nga, oh my God, tinoon na dyan, then I have to do something, but dili ko ma-offend when lagot ko or masabaan ko. Pamanday, kaya kung kapulan sa pag-storya, di sa kumatig-storya. Napulan na mag-storya sa mga yada, baylo na mga naw. So, saan taman yung quarantine, tayo makita. If it makes them happy, let them be. Affected man ka, as if na magkagwa kakaon or wala na bayaran inyong kuryente tungod sayang TikTok. Let people be. Because the people you don't know and the people who don't know you personally, they don't matter. When you're dealing with inner demons, you should know your priority. Yung questions na, Elen, nag-cheat siya ilang beses na, pero hindi ko kaya mag-let go. Anong gagawin ko? A toxic person for me is someone who I don't feel good being around with. Someone who drains my energy in a not so nice way. Energy vampires. If you really know yourself, and if you're really confident about yourself, these things will not affect you. Nira ni Day, para nako ang kanang mga tao confident and sigurado sa ilang lawas. And they're really happy, niwang manag matambok. Ang tao, confident o sigurado, di na matarog. I just wait for it to pass. There's nothing you can do if you feel like that. You just have to put it in your head that it's gonna pass, and it will. Only from people who know me well, who've seen me grow and knows my story. Because people that I don't know their intentions. But it also depends, I guess. Wala na juday. And even katong ako sa kong parents, isa ra gid ang rule adto. Kailangan mo ma-achieve o grades na ilang gusto, and then I was free to do whatever I want. And then tell them it's all in the past. Past is past, and people change if you really change. you reflect on your past, on it, and learn from it. But you do not let it dictate your future. Actually, dahil ako naglibog misad ko kay usaya akong Itagalog, usaya akong Bisaya, and English. So, yeah. Ganito lang yan, Day. Ghosts, they don't exist in a physical world. So, huwag ka nang mag-black magic. And huwag mo nang buhayin yung patay. Let them stay in the realm and pray for them. You can always tell them that it's sad that, you're always the victim of your life and your choices, and you always feel sorry for yourself. So, you'll always be miserable. Kanang mga tao nga mapugos for love and attention, wala na sila self-worth. Why would you want to be with a person like that? That's why I don't believe all the things you see on social media. Because I really know someone. When you check her account, fabulous siya life. But the reality, hand to mouth or day too. So, arte ko. But I maintain myself. So, why magbuo? Ako dahil, paruhan man din ako from the start na walay hatag-hatag ng gifts, mga yun na. So, kapag ko kadawat sa mga grabe kay nga gifts, kasi ko na buy-buyan. According to Confucius, if you hate someone, you're defeated by them. So, who's winning? Dahil, if you know that someone annoys you, then why do you deal with them? You avoid them. Why do you torture yourself like that? Day, padayon lang na, day. Visualize lang din na until mahitabo. They say, fake it till you make it. Well, maybe you still haven't changed, or I don't know. Do you really have to convince people that you've changed? People will know and feel it. You don't have to convince them. And then talk to the person and tell him your boundaries, that you have boundaries. And if dili niya kaya respect na, then why do you deal with a person like that? Cut him off. Mana day? Ay, pag-una-una. No? Yeah. Pag-una-una pa dyan ka. Grabe pa dyan ka expectations. The great expectations. So, tiwas. Here ni day, if you want peace, then, gusto naman na sila nga mutandok ka, kay correct sila, tandog lang, give it to them, and walk away. But, if nakasamod matiglalis, sige, go. Here ni day, pangutan na siya, talk about it, kung you gave him a reason to be jealous, and then, storyain ninyo. But if kung ipataka na siya jealous, hindi niya ma-justify, then, ay hasul-hasula. Means, either di ka po siya nimo, so he needs space, but he loves you, or stage 1 nga, sa letting you go. Buwagan na ka slowly but surely. Susday, kanisa kong Q&A, nalingaw na lang ko, kaya naka-realize ko, lisod jud kay mabugo. Lisod ma-bright, lisod utuon, pero mas lisod mabugo. If you're not the one for him, that's why he left you. Because you're not the one, then why would he regret? But then let them be the bida. Not unless if you want to be the bida, if you have competition, then you have to work for it. You have to earn that spot. So, yes, dahil labi na karon na ang cellphone naman akong kastorya. Bigad sad kayo nga, excited kayo kung ang cellphone na di akong kastorya, diba? So, pagkamalas na lang dyan din mo kung mauna. But, ano tawag dahi? You can't choose your family. Di na mo makontrol. But you can always choose your reactions. So, kailangan dyan din nga naka-istorya. Nasugo ako nindot na ingon. Hindi na lang di ko mastorya. Makuninit maingon. So, not unless na ako'y solution, then I'll speak up. Dahil, especially karon na ako'y mga visuals and out of body experience ko sometimes. So, I'm curious what's happening to me. So, confidence is a skill. It's not a trait. So, step out of your comfort zone. Get out of it for you to grow and to learn. And that's where real confidence comes from. You'll never be happy if you listen to all these nonsense, especially from people who don't matter. Unless di sa jud ka happy. So, I don't know, focus on what matters. Just tell him that I love me too. I love me. And, you're not ready because you want to focus on yourself. So, I love me too. I would assume na confident na ka sa una and the breakdown ng tingali ka. But if you meditate, which is for me the cure for everything, wala. Di ka matarog. Tarog if you really know yourself and you know your weakness and you work on it. And you really know yourself, your capabilities and abilities, untouchable ka. So, you know what's so wrong and sad? It's so wrong to be stupid. But then, well, you can tell him that your reality is different from his reality. Dahil kita man tanan, natay wants and needs. So we need and we want money. But depende na sa tao. Na iba na ganahan jud, na iba na kontento na. If ikaw kontento ka, you don't have to impose your beliefs sa mga tao nga ganahan jud. Ug kwarta lahi-lahi man ta. Sabi. You help someone because of good reasons and good intention. Not because you expect something from them or whatever expectation that is, let it go. It's just a thought, until he takes action or does something about it, then good. But if it's just a thought, then it's just a thought. All of a sudden, this person is gone, so things change, and change is uncomfortable or sometimes unpleasant. But we'll get used to it. We're humans, so we adapt easily. You'll be fine. So, meaning, ikaw, atang ka niya. Where kag-iro, nag-atang-atang niya. Mo na kung muchacha, syempre, makinig ka, kay bago din mag-atang-atang niya. Kay laing buhat. Atang. Meditations. My meditations help me understand why it had happened. And why it happened. So, lahi na akong view about it. Kay mahimo na day. Ugwa kay right. Kaya di man ikaw ang gabuhi. Diba? Imong papa may gabuhi. Ni okay niya. I guess. Kaya-tolerate niya. So, kay mahimo. Akong advice day, kung matopak ka, ayaw pang hasol og tao. Pandang ka sa kwarto. Antod maukay ka kay mga tao, they do not need your topak in their lives. They have better things to deal with. Day, samot na siya kung di ninyo, kay kaya nakikong standards yun. Upa levels. Perfection. So, but no, sa unta na